So the behaviour you want to change is the behaviour of the bully?
It is, but it's also, I think, the behaviour of the recipients of the bullying and those that stand in between them, the bystanders. This is about teaching kids that are the subject of these types of attacks online not to respond. That's hard to do, of course. Easy for me to say, very hard for a kid not to respond.
So you're going to tell the 11-year-old turn the other cheek?
No, I'm going to tell them to block that. I'm going to tell them that they should talk to a responsible adult. I'm going to tell them if that fails, come to us, and we'll work with those social media services. We also have some powers to actually direct and compel those who are posting material to cease and desist. And we'll
Even if they're minors?
Yes, and we'll do that very carefully. And if they won't listen to our instructions to stop, and we'll do this very procedurally fairly, of course, because we are often dealing with kids, we will go to court on that type of matter. But I think importantly, that'll be a last step. Most of the time, we're going to be spending our efforts on trying to help change that culture, to help educate, work with the great NGOs in this space, work with education departments and others, police if we have to, because sometimes these are criminal matters, but most of the time they're civil, and we'll work with the service providers to help just reduce the pain that families can feel, the very acute pain that does obviously dramatically impact kids' welfare, and then reduce the likelihood, hopefully, of that bullying occurring in the first place.
Yeah, and perhaps explain to the kids that the pain their actions is causing. I mean, it's getting people to understand that and care about that, really. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Fran.
Alastair MacGibbon is the new Children's E-Safety Commissioner who takes up this role today, and they launched that e-safety website, esafety.gov.au.